Okay, if loving you is wrong, fans, and I know that's a phrase that a lot of people on my channel usually don't hear, and that's because I really don't do if loving you is wrong videos, and I'm going to be honest, maybe I will start doing them in 2018 just because, it'll be a great way to fill in the gaps, if you will, between the haves and the have-not seasons. But I must say that I try to follow the quote-unquote the will of the people, give the people what they want. And I even did a video about should I start doing episode reviews of the If Loving You Is Wrong, and a lot of fans were like, nah, no need of doing it. But maybe I won't do episode reviews like every episode, but maybe I'll do videos about things that I feel are worthy of being discussed. Now, the topic of this video is, and again, even though I don't do videos all the time, I actually do watch all the episodes. Is Natalie, well, is Natalie just making things worse for Kelly? It seems like every time she does something to quote unquote help somebody, she ends up making it worse. So now I just rewatched the finale, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe what she gave the gun to Kelly to begin with. That turned out to be, what was it? Was it Travis or I'm bad with the names. Crap. That's what I get for not watching it as thoroughly as haves and have-nots. But either way, Natalie got a gun from some crooked, some lady off the street. Then it turns out the gun was actually stolen. So that made Kelly, I guess you could say that just put Kelly in a deeper hole than she's already in. Now Natalie goes over to Kelly's house to give her her own quote unquote legit gun for protection. And Kelly makes the smart decision of saying, look, I shouldn't have this. This is going to be for more trouble than before. But Natalie's like, nope, this is my gun, girl. Don't worry about it. You need protection. The cops ain't doing nothing. Now, I will admit, sometimes when Natalie and Lucien have their face off, so to speak, where they're arguing about something, I do like how sometimes that Natalie does make good points, but at the same time, Lucien is like by the books in terms of, look, I get what you're saying. It's not right how things are going down with, them letting is it Travis go to like harass Kelly even more, but we have to do this by the books, because if we don't, Kelly's going to be even more trouble. Which leads to my next point. If Lucien would have gotten that gun, Kelly wouldn't have been in the situation she's in. But even further than that, and again, I just keep going and going back and forth, Kelly doesn't listen to direction. I believe in the previous episode when Lucien arrested Travis, put him in the back of the car, and again, I hope his name is Travis, because I actually just watched the episode again and I kind of like skimmed it, so I might have messed up some of the scenes. But overall, when he got arrested, Lucien was like, look, let me check the backyard to see what he was up to. Don't come out of the house. What does Kelly do? She comes out of the house, and I believe she even goes on like her porch or whatever, talks to him from the car and turns like, why are you doing this and stuff like that. And Lucien's like, Kelly, get back in the house. And now you get to this episode where Lucien's like, okay, lock the door. We're going to get him. We're going to get him. Lock the door. Turn your alarm on. Kelly does that. Lucien and Natalie are talking about the gun situation. It turns out, look, even though that gun is legit, she can't have that to use for protection and whatnot. He's about to go get the gun, but then Natalie's like, no, I'm not going to do it. Fine, I'll get it in the first thing in the morning. And Natalie's just all like, it's going to be fine. I had to give her something. And again, to be fair, she is right in terms of, look, if we're doing it by the book, it looks like Kelly's the one who's always getting a paper cut. Nothing's being done about it. We get to the ending of the finale where Natalie goes down to the kitchen, sees Travis outside the window, opens the door and unlocks it. Then he comes in, he locks it back and whatnot. She tries to seduce him. And a lot of fans are like, if Kelly's trying to seduce him, she's doing a poor job of it. But to be fair, I'm not thinking like, oh God, this is a terrible actress. I'm not really saying that. I'm saying that you look at the situation she's in where she's trying to trap him before shooting him. So she's going to act a little out of character. But I will admit that if I were in that situation, I would try to be as smooth as possible in terms of, you know what, let's do this. But he should have been smart enough to know that, okay, after all the times I've been over here, after all the times I've been doing all this stuff to her, why is she going to change her mind now? Why is she willingly going to open the door now? And then that leads to him getting shot. Now, the question is, what's going to happen now? Because remember, Justice is up in his room. Eddie's in the back. Well, actually, Eddie's incapacitated right now. So I don't even want to think about what's going to happen to him. I really don't. And then Lucien and Natalie are next door, so will they hear the gunshot? I don't know. And it's going to look even, well, I guess you could say, are things going to be even worse for Kelly? Because remember, she has the gun. Lucien's like, look, she shouldn't have the gun. And then what's the situation? What's the story? Because even if Kelly tries to lie to say he broke in, Lucien will know that's a lie, because remember, he said to lock the door and cut on the alarm. So I don't know. Maybe it has to do with that device he has on the back of the house. I don't know if she'll play it all saying, hey, he put that thing on the back of my house to cancel out the alarm or something like that. I don't know. But either way, I think that Natalie, even though her intentions are good, the fact that she's so headstrong in her ways, I feel like she makes things even worse for her friends when she tries to help them out. That's not to say that her individual friends don't do stupid shit themselves, but I'm just saying that even though Natalie's intentions are good, she ends up making things worse and worse, which I feel might even strain the relationship with her and Lucien even further next season, when Lucien's like, look, I told you about giving her the gun, now look what happened. And now that's probably going to make things even worse for her and Kelly, because remember in the last episode, Natalie was shaking when she went over there like, girl, I don't have all the details, you're going to have to wait for Lucien, but that gun I gave you, it was stolen. And it's like, what? And it's like, you know, when that friend's trying to tell you to do something and you know in your heart it's a bad idea, that's pretty much Kelly and Natalie right now. So I just wanted to do a quick video to get your thoughts. Do you think that Natalie unintentionally makes things worse for her friends? So again, let me know in the comment section below. Do you want me to continue doing If Loving You Is Wrong videos? And well, what did you think about the finale?